Sorry, Legion Go 2, Ayaneo's coming for you.
If the Legion Go 2 wasn't expensive enough for you, then Ayaneo are going to get something that will be expensive enough for you.
Yeah.
For you ballers out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, of course, we're talking about the Ayaneo Next II, which was announced.
Yeah.
Can you even pre-order? It's just coming soon.
No, they've just like announced that they will be doing it.
Yeah, typical Ayaneo move.
Yeah, but this is the first like AMD 395 plus device that
Max,
we've seen that is actually a handheld.
Absolutely. So this is going to be the first proper handheld that's going to be right at the bleeding edge of performance. Internal integrated battery.
Yes,
this really is going to be the flagship Windows handheld on the market. And it's going to have flagship prices. It's going to expect to have flagship performance. There's a lot to unpick here. And I'm going to start off by saying, can we predict the price really quickly?
$3,000.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Between $2,500 and $3,000, depending on the RAM configuration, because really importantly, Ayaneo haven't said what RAM options are going to be available for this yet.
No, but looking at the other 395 devices out there, you're looking at 64 gig or 128 gig.
Yeah.
So,
does anyone need 128 gig in these?
No need at all.
Didn't think you would. But yeah, the 128 gig was 2,800, was it?
2,600 and something from GBD Win.
Yeah. Okay.
And the 64 gig one was
2001, I think it was, something like that.
2,200, something like that.
So like double the price of the Legion Go 2.
Yes, yeah.
So that really puts this into perspective. So really, this is more of a video on let's move into dreamland and let's have a look at what the future looks like for when these prices drop. It's time for me to pay the 128 KB bills with today's totally impartial video sponsor, and that's Mobapad. And yes, Black Friday is technically over and the deals should all be gone by now, but we've pulled some strings. We've managed to twist Mobapad's arm to keep the Black Friday discounts alive exclusively for the 128 KB community, which is perfect timing because you do still need to protect that new Switch 2 of yours, or maybe you're going to get one in the lead up to Christmas and you want some cool accessories for it. Well, then Mobapad is the place to check out. You need to check out the new Mobapad P1 case, which offers essential protection in a slimline case. It is a thing of absolute beauty and they look really cool as well. If you're traveling a bit more with it and you want something kind of more of a hard shell thing, they've dropped their new B10 carrying case, which is rugged. It's got specific storage for your carts and it fits the console absolutely perfectly. It's designed just for the Switch 2. So if you have missed the Black Friday deals, don't worry, we've got you sorted. Hit the link in the description to use our exclusive code and to unlock those Black Friday prices right now. And of course, massive thanks to Mobapad for supporting the channel. The most exciting and interesting thing about this, beyond the APU that it's running, is the screen, in my opinion.
That's the thing. And that's why at the beginning I said, sorry, Legion Go 2.
Yes.
You know, they're coming for you because this is the first time now we're actually seeing, and why I kind of said the first actual handheld, because just taking a step back and looking at the one player and also the GBD Win, I mean, you were looking at like a 7 and an 8 inch screen. I mean, if you're pumping like 85 to like plus wattage through it on a 7-inch screen GPD, on like a stupid PSP looking thing, nah. Like, come on. One player had it better with like a better design 8-inch screen, but neither of those were OLED. Whereas now, Ayaneo have stuck a 9.06 inch OLED screen. So bear in mind, the Legion Go 2's got an 8.8 inch screen.
And that's huge.
And it's massive. This thing is going to be even bigger.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Native landscape display, which is nice.
Yeah, perfect.
But I have to admit, we took the mick out of the Nitro Blaze 11 when that was announced, and still isn't on the market, by the way.
Yes.
When that was announced, for being ridiculously huge, too big. This I'm going to put into that category as well.
Yes.
But you're right. If you're pumping in $3,000, $2,500, whatever it is, and yes, that APU is being able to cope with 85 watts TDP, then you want the very best display.
Yeah, you want to be able to see that graphics, you know.
What you're getting for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, a 9.06 inch OLED display, native landscape, up to 165 hertz.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow. No mention of VRR.
There isn't going to be.
So no VRR on this.
Sad times.
And I would imagine that's got a lot to do potentially with VRR flicker and not being able to cope with it properly, maybe the RAM configuration.
I would actually say this would be the device that could handle VRR
because of the amount of power.
Raw dogging it through it. Yeah, because it's got so much power. Those 1% lows should, in theory, if it's paired with the right RAM configuration, actually lift those 1% lows and keep them stable enough to not get VRR flicker. And we've seen with the Legion Go 2, we don't get VRR flicker even on that low-powered handheld.
Yep.
Can we say that the Z2 Extreme is low-powered now?
It doesn't even make sense.
Compared to this?
Compared to this, we can.
Yeah.
1100 nits peak brightness, the same brightness as the Legion Go 2 as well.
That's true, yeah.
So you'll get like some popping colour from it. The bit that stumps me the most, actually about the whole device, and it is the screen, is the ratio, the aspect ratio and the resolution of it.
What is going on here?
So it has a resolution of 2400 by 1504.
What even is that?
Which gives it a 3:2 aspect ratio. Right.
So that means it's taller rather than wider. So it's kind of like a 16:10, but not. It's actually taller, like...
It's still 3 wide by 2 high.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's taller than a 16:10.
Yes.
It's more reminiscent of original 25mm film, like old cinematography before widescreen was implemented.
Yes.
Or like old school DSLR photography. Photography. It's absolutely disgusting aspect ratio. Where that will excel is where this device isn't going to be used, which is emulating like old 4x3s and stuff. It will do that quite well.
Well, maybe you do that with like 500 FPS and then just get loads of screen tearing.
It's just ripping apart. At least it's a native landscape, so the tearing will be in the right direction.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Horizontal tearing instead of vertical. It's weird.
Yeah, so it's taken me this long to get on board with 16:10.
You've never liked that.
No, I prefer 16:9. But using the Legion Go 2, I can appreciate 16:10 a bit more now.
Yeah.
I understand that vertical, when it's being used by the games, is really lovely.
Yeah, when it's supported, then it looks great.
And it's quite common now. It's kind of widely supported by a lot of games will support it.
Yes.
3:2,
on the other hand, is not...
What modern games are supporting that aspect ratio?
Yeah, I don't know.
So that added real estate of that big screen space, and bear in mind that 9 inches is being measured diagonally, you're not going to get it.
No.
Because obviously most games are just going to letterbox at 16:9, maybe 16:10 at a push.
Yeah, 16:10 at a push, but if not, you're just going to be playing 16:9 with black bars.
Just black bars.
But the good thing is it's OLED, so those black bars will just kind of melt into being a massive bezel.
It's cool, but you're going to have this huge device.
It's massive,
with like big black bars around
that's
it.
True.
So actually no point to this massive device.
Yeah.
In most games you can play, unless you're emulating a lot of stuff. And if you're emulating a lot of stuff, just buy a Steam Deck.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
it's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
It's totally weird. The other thing that's potential to happen is that you'll just get like stretched and cropped.
Yeah.
If you want it to fill screen,
stretched to fit. Yeah.
It's going to be vertically or like horizontally squashed, so you're going to get stretched out vertically.
So weird. This is the thing I can't. Everything else about this I can wrap my head around, and I actually see this as being far more valid than the other devices like the GPD.
I agree. Yes.
But as soon as I saw that aspect ratio and resolution, I was like, what? Like, it just threw me off. Like, because looking at it, I was like, oh, it must be 16:10. And I was happy with that. And I was like, 1200. Yeah, okay. Like, I thought they were going the lower resolution. I thought it was going to be like 1200 by 900 or whatever P. I was like, okay, this is going to be crazy performance.
Yeah, amazing.
And then looking at that, I was like, hang on, like what? Like, it's just such an odd resolution. Like, why have they done that? Is it just because the screen... Have they got this screen purposefully made for this device?
No.
Or is this just what they could find and they went, that'll do?
Yeah,
Gamers love random 3:2 aspect ratio.
I think there's a possibility. I don't know enough about Ayaneo and how they operate, but my suspicion is they wanted a big OLED in a handheld.
Yeah.
Because that grabs headlines.
Yeah.
And it does. It grabbed our attention.
People will buy that.
And I think the one that was most widely available to them was that. And it just happens to be a 2400 by 1504 resolution.
People that were watching black and white quiet movies
in an OLED.
Yeah.
165 hertz. So, I mean, the top end potential of it is huge.
Yeah. If you did run this at like 1200p, like Legion Go 2 resolution, 1200p, 16 by 9, 16 by 10, then you're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
You're going to have crazy fast refresh and stuff. The lack of VRR is really concerning because since I've experienced OLED VRR on the lower powered handheld, which is the Legion Go 2, because I like saying that now, with no VRR flickering, I couldn't be without it now.
Yeah.
So with an OLED screen, I don't even know if that's HDR.
No,
it's got a peak of 100.
Yeah, it's not HDR certified. It's got a huge high peak, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily HDR.
So it could have like fake HDR where it's just not like...
It's just really bright.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that if that had VRR, there you go, hands down, that's the best handheld you could ever buy currently, like price aside, you know. Without VRR, I don't know. I can't game without it anymore.
Well, 100% agree. In my head, the order of importance for a screen is VR, and handhelds particularly.
Yeah.
VRR is the most important element. Then it's OLED.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
But it has to be in that order because without it, even if you have great high performance or average performance, those moments of lows will just destroy it.
Yeah. I guess the thing is, though, because it's got the 395 in it...
They're hoping that it's going to power its way through.
Yeah, and you could just cap. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you put a cap on a game at whatever, it would be stable.
Yeah.
Or just put VSync on if it's way higher, then it will just stable it out and you wouldn't get any tearing.
But then the performance is kind of pointless, isn't it? Because if you're frame limiting it to do that.
Yeah, I suppose you use less power and it's battery powered now.
Yes. Well, on the battery front, it's got 115 watt-hour battery.
I mean, it needs it because you're going to be bleeding power all over the place.
From memory, that the AI 395 Mac, whatever it's called, has an 85 watt TDP, is it?
Yes.
So it potentially is. It can take 80. Potentially, you could have this in an 85 watt profile.
Yeah.
And with a 115 watt-hour battery, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what the battery life's going to be at full power.
3 minutes.
Yeah. It's going to be very short.
Yeah, it's going to be short. Yeah.
It also, with that size battery, there's a big question mark about it being a handheld as well.
Yeah. I mean, I do think for native country of origin playing...
If you're never going to leave, you're never going to go on a plane.
Exactly.
It's fine.
There we go, yeah. Because, I mean, this is more viable because you don't have to max it out at 85 watts.
No.
You could be playing at 40 watts, which will still dominate what's out there now on the Z2 front.
Yeah.
And you would probably get a fairly okay battery life from 115 watt hours.
I did see some things with the GP Win. I get all these letters muddled up.
Yeah.
GP Win.
The alphabet.
Yeah, the alphabet soup. Like testing, just doing benchmark testing on the different wattage profiles.
Yeah.
And they were kind of like saying 65 watts is the sweet spot for this processor.
Yeah. And when you go down, it starts dropping.
Yeah, but if you go high, you're not getting actually... It tailors off. So let's say you're playing at a 65 watt profile, which is insane for a handheld, first of all.
Yeah.
You're still not going to get huge battery life.
No.
A couple of hours you're going to get tops.
Absolutely maximum, yeah.
Because you've got to bear in mind, you've got to run the processors and the screen and everything as well inside that. And it's a big screen to be playing with. It's going to be huge because it's a 9-inch screen.
I've seen some pictures of someone like handling it in a factory with other devices next to it. It is monstrously big.
So it's that and the combination of the 115 watt-hour battery.
It's going to weigh a ton.
Well, how big's the battery in the Legion Go 2?
74 watt hour?
We could probably figure this out. So it's, like 60% bigger?
Wow. Yeah.
And it's got a bigger screen and a bigger chassis as a consequence. It's going to have bigger cooling. I think it's got two internal... There's talk about the cooling in here. Dual fan efficient cooling.
Yeah.
So it's going to be thick as well.
Yeah.
The Legion Go 2 weighs a kilogram or just under, like 900 and something grams.
Yeah.
I think it'd be safe to say this is like 1.5 kilos probably in weight.
Maybe, yeah.
And a bigger footprint.
Yes.
I question... Like, it is, yes, technically the first handheld with this device because the battery's integrated now. But is it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think there's a marketplace for this, you know. Like, I really do think people would buy that because...
If this... Sorry to...
No, go on.
Over. If this had the detachable handles like the Legion does...
Yeah, okay.
Then 100% because then you've got that tablet
mode. Yeah.
And this is a tablet it'd be amazing.
Yes.
And I'd sit there and I'd play it. And
That's what I like about the Legion Go 2.
It's a really underrated mode of playing it for certain. But this doesn't.
No.
You are handheld this the whole time. I don't care how ergonomic it is. This is going to hurt your wrists.
Oh yeah, you're going to need a gaming cushion or something.
Yeah, you definitely are.
And I don't think it's got a kickstand, so you can't do the Legion Go 2 trick where I literally have the kickstand out at all times and I rest it on my lap.
Yeah. And
then I just hold the handles. You're going to actually physically have to be lifting this thing.
Yes, you take the weight off. Yeah.
I do think people will actually go out and buy this because of that OLED screen, despite the weight. And I must say as well, when I went from the 7-inch Ally to the 8.8-inch Legion Go 2, I knew it was going to be huge. But when I went up to that screen size, which ain't far off, 8.8-inch to 9.06 inch,
it's quite similar.
like, it's a beautiful size, the Legion Go 2. Like, playing games on it doesn't hurt my eyes. I'm no eye strain. It's great. But like you said, it is going to be it's basically like a 13-inch laptop, 14-inch laptop like size.
Yeah.
It's going to be big. I think people will enjoy that. And especially with the power, if you can sit next to a power outlet, you're laughing. Like, bang, you're done.
One thing I will say about this as well, we've often kind of tongue-in-cheek said, these PC handhelds, the great thing with them is you could double them up as productivity machines.
Yeah, well, these you can. The 395s,
100% will be able to.
Yeah.
It'll have the performance, it'll have the power profiles to be able to do it, especially if you're on mains.
Yeah.
So the Legion Go 2 was probably the first true replacement to a handheld.
Yeah.
In the handheld, replacement to a laptop, sorry.
Yeah.
In the handheld
laptop
space.
replacement, yes.
This is 100% in that ballpark.
Oh, because you could actually do productivity on this, but like with power.
And then the aspect ratio of the screen suddenly makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because now it's like super versatile. Windows can obviously just do whatever you tell it to, and the applications will stretch to whatever you put them in. That kind of makes a bit more sense, and especially then if the price is, let's say, $3,000.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
We go, well, yeah, but if it is actually your only working laptop as well as a gaming machine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to justify it.
Yeah, no, I get
devil's advocate a little bit.
No, I get you, because some people do use them like that. And I think a chip this powerful, you kind of need to be doing more than just gaming on it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, even though they have put Hall effect sticks in it, it's got trigger stops and micro switches in the analog triggers. You've got back paddles. You've even got extra bumpers, like the additional bumper things. Like, it does look really cool. But I mean, if this is your only mode of productivity as well, you're not going to be taking it on flights because it's 115 watt hour. Yeah.
Very good point.
So will you get stopped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like me in Germany.
Like you in Germany. Yes. 100%.
But I almost got arrested and shot by the guards. Yeah, that's true.
I'll be honest. I was going to leave you.
Yeah.
I was just going to go,
Yeah.
I'll just make a video on here saying, Andy can't be with us anymore.
He's in German prison.
Rest in peace.
With my power bank. Like, I'm not giving this up.
Well, you're staying in Germany then.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that would have been all right.
It would have been.
But yeah, it's a really tough one. The price is going to be extortionate for the absolute ballers out there that want the top dog, that were eyeing up the GPD win and the one player.
Yeah,
I ignore those. Get this.
This is the first legitimate one.
Yeah, this is because not only can you still just power it like the other two, but the battery's internal. You're not doing clunky add-ons where that's a breaking point, with these devices.
Yeah.
Like, there's open exposed connectors on stuff. You're carrying a battery around with you. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, this is all internal. It looks good. It's one big unit. I think people would actually go out and buy this. If, money was no option, then it would be cool to, if Ayaneo, if you want to send one over and we'll do some tests and you can have it back after, then
maybe
I'd love to just fiddle around with it.
Oh, it got lost in the post.
Oh yeah, what a shame. And I'll just be rendering these videos out on it.
But on the productivity front, just a really quick aside, there is one of our channel members actually put out a video on their own YouTube channel editing an entire video on I think it was the Z1E Ally.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they sat in it, they pulled up in a lay-by in their car and edited a video on it.
That's incredible.
Like, that's cool. So it's a very small minority of people that do this. These are gaming machines, obviously, but it's possible. And this makes it a bit more possible.
And the other thing we haven't even thought about is this like almost the Switch replacement? or like, you know, the Steam machine replacement.
Yep. So you
Because
could
you
plug
could
it into a
dock
TV.
this,
Yeah.
and it's that powerful enough
Yep.
that you would be able to, you know, run games at silly power, maybe even more performance than the Steam machine. I don't know. I don't know what the Max AI 3, whatever it is, 395 plus.
I think it's plausible that it'll at least go toe to toe with the Steam machine.
Yeah.
In which case, if the Steam machine is going to be close to £1,000 like we think it's going to be, this is actually not that crazy. You've got a portable version.
Yeah, if this is your only gaming machine, if you don't have a desktop, and you don't have a console, $3,000 doesn't sound too bad. Do you know what I mean? Like if
you're in PC heads,
if you're in PC land and you just dock this to your TV with a controller or a wireless keyboard and mouse, you're working on it, you're gaming on it at night, and you're gaming on it on the train. It's your one and done, isn't it?
OLED 9-inch screen, 165 Hz. I mean, there's a lot there that's quite cool.
The only thing that's lacking is the non-confirmed HDR and no VRR.
Yeah.
Because, you know, power aside, I think I'd still want that.
I like I say, number one priority has to be VRR.
Yeah.
Has to be.
HDR is right up there with me now as well.
I'm getting that way too. I think it's actually, I would say, is like probably more impressive than OLED on its own.
Yeah, wow. I think OLED paired with HDR, that's the winning.
Obviously. Yeah. It's exciting. It's funny. It's kind of like a thought experiment. I want to know what your thoughts in this experiment are. Let us know down in the comments down below. Make sure you like this video as well when you're down there. And subscribe for more handheld gaming content.
Yes.
What else could they do?
All individually contact Ayaneo and get them to send us one so that we can show you guys.
I really want to do a video on it.
I'd love to see it, just because it'd be mad. And other than that, you can become a member and you can chat to us.
If you've got
Discord.
like Twitter or X or Blue Sky or whatever, go on there and at them, say, send it to 128 KB now.
Yes.
So until the next time.
Bye.